During the tumultuous years of World War I, as nations clashed on an unprecedented scale, women stepped into roles that would not only support the war effort but also leave a lasting mark on the social fabric of the time. Today, we delve into the world of these remarkable women, nurses, factory workers, and even fighters, whose contributions were pivotal yet often overlooked. In the shadow of the front lines, women served as the lifeline for countless soldiers. As nurses, they performed grueling and often perilous tasks. Florence Nightingale's legacy inspired many to join organizations like the Voluntary Aid Detachments and the Red Cross. These women faced unimaginable horrors, tending to the wounded amidst the chaos of warfare. Their work required immense skill and courage. They sterilized operating rooms, dressed battlefield wounds, comforted soldiers in their darkest hours, and sometimes even braved bombings and shell fire. Yet despite the critical nature of their work, their contributions went largely unrecognized at the time. Back on the home front, the war sparked a massive shift in industrial labor dynamics. With men conscripted to fight, women entered the workforce. In droves, taking on jobs traditionally held by men, they became the backbone of the war industry, working in munitions factories, producing the arms and ammunition, essential for victory. These women faced long hours, hazardous conditions, and in some cases, the risk of explosions, known as munitionettes or canary girls. Due to the yellowing effect of TNT exposure on their skin, these women powered through adversity to ensure their nation's survival. For many, this was their first taste of economic independence and contributed to the burgeoning movement for women's rights. While many women supported the war effort from behind the lines, a few extraordinary individuals took up arms themselves. In Russia, the establishment of the Women's Battalion of Death in 1917 was led by the fierce Maria Bochkareva. Her unit not only symbolized the breaking of gender barriers, but was also a testament to the desperate need for manpower as the war wore on. Though their time in battle was brief and met with mixed views, they proved that courage knows no gender. As the war concluded and the world began to come to terms with its aftermath, the roles women had occupied during the conflict sparked discussions that would ignite long-term societal changes. The strides made during World War I set the stage for increased advocacy for women's rights. Many women returned to traditional roles, yet the seeds of change had been irrevocably sown. These contributions during the war helped fuel the momentum that would eventually lead to women's suffrage in many countries. In recounting the stories of these incredible women, nurses, factory workers, and fighters, we honor their courage, resilience, and determination. They forever altered the course of history, and they remind us that in times of great adversity, women rise to meet the challenge. Thank you for joining us today. If you find value in exploring history's hidden stories, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more captivating accounts of